My clock says 8 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, thank you, Stegosaurus.
Love it.
Awesome. So we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome to Stepping Stones to AAC. AAC goes Jurassic. So today we're going to be talking a lot about not only dinosaurs, but ways that we can use interjections for maybe some of our early language AAC users. So we'll be talking about that this week, and then next week, or 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now, we'll be doing another Stepping Stones. Same theme, AAC goes Jurassic, just another step to kind of add on to what we're learning today. So feel free to join that one as well, so you can get all of that information. My name is Brittany Toney, and I am a speech language pathologist and training and implementation specialist for PRC-Saltillo. And I am joined by Courtney Mayholtz.
Hi, I am also a speech pathologist and a training and implementation specialist with PRC-Saltillo.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. All right, if you're just joining us, if you want to type in the chat what your favorite dinosaur is, that'd be awesome. Just a reminder, I think I've said this to some of you already, but just make sure your Zoom profile matches the name on your registration for the course, especially if you are a speech pathologist. And although this class is not for ASHA credit, you can still use this as, a way to prove that you did some type of education, even though there's no credit for it. Okay, so just to get you familiar with some of the other settings or some of the other things that you need to know. So again, this is where you will get ASHA CEUs. This is not relevant, so I'm going to keep going. We just have to put this in all of our slides. Okay, but there you go. Okay, and if you need to download the handouts, you can download the handouts in the content tab of the AAC Learning Journey for this course. So there are a few handouts that we'll be talking about this evening. So go ahead and download those. And please chat us questions. We really want to make this engaging and interactive. So I will be asking for some feedback here. This one's going to be a little bit more interactive. So I'm hoping that you will chat us, and we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, and please fill out the feedback survey. That is found within the menu. And then you go to My Courses and Learning Plans. For this course, it's in the Content tab. So just, if you wouldn't mind filling that out. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off my camera so that y'all can focus on what we're saying. And I can focus too. All right, so who is here today? So there's 3 of you, yay. If you want to just let us know who you are, whether you're a parent, an SLP, maybe a BCBA, maybe an RBT, maybe you're an OT, maybe you're all of the above. SLP, awesome. Just chat your answer to us. Semi-retired SLP. Okay, clinical professor, awesome. Love that. Okay, thank you. Parent and special education teachers aide. Oh, that's awesome. Great, so glad you're here. Okay. Okay, so welcome, as I mentioned earlier, welcome to Stepping Stones to AAC. Have any of you joined one of our courses before for this specific series, Stepping Stones to AAC? I know sometimes we have people come back, but AAC, oh, nice, like first course. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Welcome. So we do the Stepping Stone series every month, and it's 2 a month. So the first one in the month is usually more about some of our AAC users who are in stage 1 of their AAC journey, maybe stage 2 or 3, meaning they only use about 1 to 2 words at a time when they're communicating. And then we have a second class, another stepping stone to AAC, and that is when we kind of go beyond the 2 to 3 words and we're making more phrases. We're also maybe adding in some functions of communication rather than just requesting or sharing information. So be sure to join us for both. But really, AAC is a journey, and we just wanted to communicate that with you all, that sometimes some of our users are just learning their device. Some have used it for a long time. So we hope that really with this series, we're just hoping that we can give you some ideas for how to use some common activities or fun activities, that in this case with dinosaurs, into your everyday routine with your AAC users. So I hope that it helps some of you on your journey with your client or kiddos or students. Okay. All right, so today we are, just to kind of tell you what we're going to be doing, we will be identifying some core words and strategies to model when talking about dinosaurs. So we are going to go through this worksheet together. This is our Stepping Stones to AAC organizational tool, and you can find it in that content tab of Learning Journey for this same class. So if you go to this class, you will find this handout along with a few more that I'm going to go over. But this we'll walk through together. We're going to choose core words, think of some questions that we can ask our AAC user, maybe some comments, and then we're going to talk about how we can model those words. The next handout that we have is our reference guide or a reference tool. This is also in your handouts. This is just something that you can refer back to after this class, and you can share with your team members, and really just a way for you to remember what we did. So you can take that lesson plan and copy it and use it, as well as this reference tool and the organizational tool. Yes, sorry, my words trip me up. But you can use these and copy them and, again, share them with others. So why dinosaurs? Because they're fun. Dinosaurs are so fun. We were talking about dinosaurs a little bit before everybody popped on, and we just think that we just thought it would be a fun thing to talk about. I think that sometimes we get caught up in what are we doing with our client and picking something really generic or easy like a ball, but sometimes it's fun to sprinkle it in with some other fun things. So that's why we're talking about dinosaurs, because they're really fun. Lots of kids like dinosaurs, but not only kids. Dinosaurs are appropriate for all ages, which is another great reason to talk about dinosaurs. You can really take it from playing with toys to talking about fossils or talking about the history of where dinosaurs came from. And you can even sprinkle in some archaeology there, right? Or paleontology. So we can really talk about dinosaurs with a variety of ages and different populations, which is why, again, I think that we should be talking about them more. We can introduce things like adjectives, interjections, which we're going to talk about tonight. So as we're doing this, think about some interjections that we can use. And then also descriptive teaching. So if you're not familiar with that term, just meaning how can we talk about a thing without saying what it is really? So without naming it. So instead of Stegosaurus or Triceratops, so instead of Triceratops, we could say big animal, 3 horns. Right? Or if we're talking about a T-Rex, big dino, eat all, right? So that would be something like descriptive teaching. So there's lots of, again, different things that you can introduce when we're talking about dinosaurs. Okay, and these are also in your handouts. So this is our Unity 84 sequenced low-tech board. And you can use this to reference as, now I will say that some of the words that I might be talking about may not be on this low-tech board specifically, but they might be a couple levels deep, meaning that if you go into the device, there might be a couple pages, you have to click on that page to get to the words, but just know that you can use this as a reference. And then same with this is our word power low-tech board. So you can use this as well to help you talk about dinosaurs. Also, low-tech boards are a great way if you don't have your AAC user's device with you to just use this as a backup. So it's a great option. Okay, so I am going to end my show really quick. And so you see my device here. What I'm going to do is, so what we're going to do today or tonight, I thought would be fun. We are going to use lesson picks. Are y'all familiar with lesson picks? Feel free to chat.
Okay, so some people say no. And then we have somebody who's mildly familiar with lesson picks. So you kind of get a double introduction to all the fun things.
Perfect. Okay. So lesson picks is an online tool. You can, nope, but that's okay. So it's an online tool. It's a subscription. I believe it's every month, but what's really cool about it is there's all kinds of different icons that you can, that in there. There's even MinSpeak icons. So the icons that we use with Unity, which I'm going to be modeling on later, has all kinds of icons that you can use to make different things, not only for AAC, but also for other kiddos as well. So, but today, if you use it in a PowerPoint, you can actually just insert the symbols directly into your PowerPoint. So I thought that that would be fun. And we're going to do that tonight, right now. So what I'm going to do is I want you to name some dinosaurs or some things that we can put in our scene here so we can talk about it. And then I want you to hear what kind of words that we use when we talk about those things, so that then we can come up with some ways that we can ask questions and model. So what are some things that we can put in our scene here to talk about dinosaurs?
Oh,
Triceratops.
T-Rex.
Nice. Yikes. Scary.
Oh,
Flying dinosaur. Ooh, look at you using descriptive teaching. Love that. Don't see it. Oh, there he is. Fly. Wow. Cool. He flies. And somebody said T-Rex. Let me see. I was going to say we have to have a T-Rex in here. Oh no, so scary. Oh, he's so scary. Ah, can turn him around. Big dinosaur. That's right. He is so big. He is going to eat him. Oh no. No eats, dino. Right? What other things can we put in here? Ooh, look. Wow, cool. Big foot. Big footprint. Or we could do this one. A skull. Cool.
oh yeah, we could put more rocks in, Susan says.
Yes, love that. See what pops up. Rock. Ooh, yikes. Dino hiding. He's hiding behind the rock. Oh no, don't eat him. Rawr. Okay. What else? You guys get the idea, right? We can put sun. Ooh, baby. I like that.
Yeah.
Sun. Oh no, hot. Okay, let's see if there's baby. I think I saw a baby. Let's see. There's a lot of dinosaurs in here, but not as many as I was hoping. Oh, look, here's a baby. Oh, cute.
If you open the folder, Brittany, does it open some more?
No.
No? No. Oh, there. Yeah.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Okay. I thought I tried that and it didn't work, but I guess I'm wrong. See, learning things about lesson picks. Little dino, or we could even say baby dino. Aw, cute. Give kiss. Love it. Mama love baby. So yeah, there's lots of different words that you can say, and we're using some adjectives, some interjections. Okay, so that is that. I'm going to leave this PowerPoint like this, so that way we can come back to this. Okay, so now we're going to use our organizational tool to choose some core words. So these could be core words, or I guess in this case, maybe some of them might be core and some might be more fringe that we might use when we're talking about dinosaurs. So it could be either. I think, we have to consider fringe with core. So keeping about 80% of the words core and then using that 20% fringe. So dinosaurs would be a great way to introduce some fringe vocabulary. So what are some words that we used? Or that I was saying as I was putting things in the PowerPoint? Scary. Yep. Dinosaur.
I heard yikes a lot.
Yikes. Yeah. Oh no. Cute. Yes. Yeah, all of these work. Or cool. Yeah. So some of those interjections. See, love. Yeah, see is a good one. See, dino. Yeah. Okay. So if we're picking, let's pick scary. Let's pick dinosaur. And let's pick yikes or oh no, because I feel like both of those kind of interchange. So now let's go back to our PowerPoint. So now we're going to pick some open-ended questions that we can use with our AAC user to encourage communication. So we're going to think of some open-ended questions together for each of our target words. So and this is where it doesn't work with this because the animations aren't on this. So I already circled it for you. But when we're talking about open-ended questions, what that means, if you are unfamiliar with the term open-ended, is that it is a question that cannot be answered with a yes or no response. So, do you like dinosaurs? You can really only say yes or no. Whereas if you ask something like, what do you think about dinosaurs? It opens up the opportunity for the AAC user to say something like cool or scary or oh no, or like them or don't like it. So we can say a lot of different things when we use an open-ended question. We can really encourage that communication. So let's go back to our Word document and think of some questions. And it doesn't have to be, the word doesn't have to be in the question. So we can say something like I just said, like, what do you think? Or maybe, how do you feel about the dinos? So we can encourage them to say things like, if our target word's scary, it's scary. It not scary. What about dinosaur or yikes? Any questions that you can think of? We can reuse the same question. Ooh, that's a good one. Do you think dinosaurs eat? Yeah, because they eat different things, right? Ooh, what do you think will happen? I like that. Yeah. What about, and we can use that, what do you think will happen? Like, oh no, it hurt him or something, or oh no, he big. Oh no, he eat. So yeah, we can use that one for different things. Okay, we'll go back. And then we're going to talk about comments. So if your AAC user is not yet responding to open-ended questions, you can model the comment. So kind of like I was doing when I was putting things into the PowerPoint, I was modeling what my AAC user might say. So maybe they're only saying one word. Well, we can say that word and then expand on it a little bit. So if they say yikes, we can say, yikes, it big. Right? So we want to keep the model at just one to 3 words beyond what they're saying. So that's kind of my general rule of thumb. So if they're saying one word, we might model 2 to 4 words. Not too many, but not too little where they're not getting some of those words modeled for them. So let's think of some comments. We already said, like, it's scary. You can type in your thoughts for any of these. Yeah, dinosaurs big. Big, or if it's a baby dinosaur, we could say big or small.
Or you were talking a lot about eat, so we could use describing like hungry, dinosaurs hungry.
Yeah. Oh no, dinosaur hungry. What will he eat? Yeah, so this is kind of how that, oh, it has sharp teeth. Oh, that's good. Sharp teeth, oh no. That's good. Okay, or big teeth or something like that. Good. Okay, so we're going to find the words on my device, but here is kind of the general area where we might find the words that we were talking about, like scary and dino. I don't have highlighted here, but some of those interjections will be in the social pages. And on Word Power, cool is right on that homepage. My daughter loved that word when she was like 3. Okay, so I'm going to go back to actually this one and just remember what we are. If I'm fancy here, let me see if I can. See if I can exit out of that. And let's see if I can make both of these just a little bit bigger so you guys can see both at the same time. So what we're going to do is now I'm just going to model on my device so that you can see what it might look like if we were to model this for our AAC user. So again, I like using the PowerPoint because then you can, especially with like virtual kiddos or even just sometimes using a different, media is sometimes more engaging for kids. So that's also another reason why I like to use PowerPoint sometimes. Okay, so watch as I model some of this on the device. So we're gonna move around some of these dinosaurs here and we can say things like, can you all see my screen okay?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay, we can say, oh no. Oh, I love that. It. It's scary. He is big. You could say it. Big. Big dinosaur. You could say it. Eat. I could say
Yikes.
yikes. Okay, or you could say it.
Cool.
Cool. So that's how we might model on the device for our AAC user as we're talking about what we're seeing, or maybe if we're moving things around for them, we can then model some of those words on our device. You can also use, dinosaurs that you have. There's so many, we were just talking about, it is the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty of dinosaurs coming out soon. So, okay. All right, so that is that. Okay, so after doing all of that, modeling and showing you how that works, how do you guys feel? Do you have any questions? And then maybe what are some of your next steps? Couple minutes left. No one?
Nobody has any questions. I'll try this out with real objects and miniature toys. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's great. Yep. How long does it take to customize a board for a new user? Are you speaking specifically about adding like dinosaur words or just like, I guess, some fringe in there? In the vocabulary, I was showing Unity 84 sequenced, as well as word power 60 basic and some of the other word power vocabularies. The dinosaurs are all programmed in there, which is nice. Core vocabulary. Oh, okay. Well, typically core is on the home screen there, but I would say if there isn't a lot of core on the AAC system that your client is using, it can take, it just depends. I feel like it's always changing for an AAC user. So that's why I like to have a lot of core to begin with on that home screen, so you're not having to flip through a bunch of pages to find it. but it can take some time. I've had to take devices home with me in the past to program some personal fringe or whatever, but yeah, I don't know if that answers your question. Okay. And Dion says we have actual real dino toys in our classrooms. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that's awesome.
And if you guys are using light tech boards, there are some like fringe boards that are available on our websites that would support Unity and word power, where some of those dinosaurs are already, you would just print them out and you could use them with that light tech system. So you have that core and fringe balance. So those are really great resources too. Those are called Active with AAC on our websites.
Yeah, so I'll just go to one right now. And they're on the PRC and the Saltillo website. On the Saltillo website, if you go to Chat Corner Word Power Supports, and you go to Active with AAC, it is in here somewhere.
It's alphabetic. So yeah, under cars on the left column.
Oh, thank you. I saw dress up and I was confused. Okay. Okay, there we go. So this is great because then it even shows you what words you can try to use with your AAC user. And again, this is on the PRC and the Saltillo website. And then this is for our flip books, which again, you can download. There's that, that fringe.
Yep. Or even like that one picture is just a regular core board. So you have your, core words and then also the fringe dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, you can just use the core board and then yeah, you have your dinosaurs right there. And there's some words that you can model kind of like we were talking about today, as well as like reasons to communicate. So yeah, those are great resources. Okay, well, thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you learned something. And if you have any further questions, here are our emails. And please do fill out the feedback survey. We'd love to hear from you about what you thought. And if you have any suggestions for next time. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Cool. Should we stop recording?
Usually